What's going on, everybody? It's Dr. Daddy here again. Super stoked to be with you guys today. And today I feel like doing a little story time. I feel it's only right for you guys, my subscribers, to get to know me better. And so throughout this pinking video, I'm going to be explaining a story about something that happened in my life. So if you like this and you want to see more of this, I'm going to try to get 10% of my subscribers to hit the likes. So that'll be 30 of you. If this video gets 30 likes, I will do more of these in the future. So I'm going to tell you guys about when I first got my first speeding ticket. I was 18. I had just gotten my license, and I had a 2007 Mustang GT manual 5-speed. And I thought I was the shit. I thought I was the biggest badass out there. Just because most of the kids my age had Honda Civics, Honda Accords, little beaters that were falling apart and stuff like that. So I thought I was bad. I thought I was king shit. But my girlfriend at the time that I was dating, she didn't have a license, so I took her back and forth to work. And one day she called me, "Hey, I got to be at work at 7 o'clock. Do you think you can take me?" And this was already at 5 o'clock. So I asked her if she was getting ready, and she said, "I'm about to as soon as I get off the phone with you, as soon as you let me know if you can take me." So me being me, of course I'm going to take you. You're my girl. But so she started getting ready. I went ahead and went over there and waited for her. She wasn't done till about 6:20. And it was an hour drive to get her to work. So we were already running late. So we get in the car and we start driving. And we start hopping on the highway to head towards the interstate. And the speed limit on the highway is, I think, 55 or 60, something like that. And I naturally speed. I have a lead foot, so I'm going about 65, 70. As we approach the interstate connector, she looks at her phone and is like, "Oh God, I'm going to be really late." Starts freaking out because she overreacts about everything. And I don't like seeing that because it makes me feel all weird and shit. So the only thing I can do to get her there faster is to drive faster. So I downshift and floor it, really. And so I end up going about 115 or so. And as soon as I get on the interstate, I pass a cop clocking. I look at the cop. I can see the cop look at me. And I can see him notice. I see him see me that I know I'm doing something wrong. And he gets in his car and turns his lights on. So I automatically just get in the right lane because I know he's coming after me. I'm the only one going that fast. So I start trying to think of excuses to tell him, "Oh, well, I have some kind of phobia that I don't like being next to 18-wheelers or something," but I don't know what to tell him. I thought for sure I was going to jail. But anyways, 2 miles later down the road when he finally catches me, he pulls me over, and so I'm sitting here freaking out because I think I'm about to go to jail. She's freaking out because she thinks she's not going to be able to go to work. She's not worried about me going to jail. She's worried about her not making it to work. So I'm freaking out to her like, "You're not worried about me going to jail, but you're more worried about being late to work." That doesn't make sense. But anyways, so the cop comes up to the window and is like, "Sir, do you know why I pulled you over?" And I said, "I think I was going a little too fast." He looks at me, kind of laughs, and was like, "Yeah, just a little. You got a license and proof of insurance?" I was like, "I have my license." I was like, "But I don't have proof of insurance." I was like, "You can run the VIN or whatever just to check that the car has insurance on it." So I hand him my license, and he goes back to his car and runs my license, and I look at my girlfriend, and I'm like, "You might want to call my dad or something because I'm going to jail. There's just no way out. I'm going. It's done for." And so she's freaking out, trying to call a ride to get to work, and then calling my dad to make sure that he can come get the car so it doesn't get impounded, which he wasn't too happy about. But anyways, so the cop comes back, and he's like, "I clocked you at 107. He's like, "The speed limit's only 70, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "So why were you going so fast?" And I was like, "Fuck it, I gotta tell him the truth." So I was like, "Well, my girlfriend's gonna be late for work, and this is her last time she can be late for work, or she's gonna get fired." I fibbed a little bit, but whatever. So he looks at her and was like, what time you gotta be at work? She's like, 7. And she's shaking because she's so scared. So he looks at me. He was like, well, I'm going to do you a favor. He's like, I'm technically supposed to take you to jail because you're going 35 over the speed limit. And Georgia law is anything over 35, you go to jail. I was like, yes, sir, I know. And he's like, but I'm not going to do that. And I was like, what? He's like, I'm going to knock it down to 102 in a 65, or 102 in a 70. And I was like, why? He was like, because you seem like a good kid and I just don't want to take you to jail, honestly. It's too much paperwork. And I was like, okay, well, that works for me. He's like, but your license is still going to get suspended. And I was like, wait, what? And little did I know, Georgia law is if you're under 21 and you get a super speeder, which is anything 30 over the speed limit, your license gets suspended. So, yeah, that was a happy time. But it was better than way better than going to jail. So, he writes me my ticket and I get my license back, and he looks at me and was like, try to keep this baby under control. And I look at him and I was like, all right, I guess. And he was like, drive safe, be careful, and buckle up. So, I mean, he already knew that I wasn't going to listen to him, but it is what it is. And so I look at my girlfriend and she's pissed. I don't know why, because she was just scared for her life. But she looks at me and is like, so how am I going to get to work now? I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, your license is going to get suspended. I'm like, you should be lucky I didn't go to jail. Like, you're more worried about getting to work than me going to jail. And she's like, you get out. And she started laughing. I'm looking at her like, bitch, what? Get out. And she just looks at me and is like, really? You're going to tell me to get out while you're going 70 miles an hour on the interstate. But, anyways, long story short, I had my license for a total of 2 weeks before they got suspended for a year. It's not good. Not a good feeling. So, for those of you that are my subscribers and, just getting a license or something like that, just follow the laws of the road. It's a lot better for you because you will get caught. Keep the racing to end the game. I mean, it's the only thing I can really say. But if you enjoyed this video and you want to get to know me more, please leave a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys soon.